the Democrat Party is just going so far crazy, it's just out of control. You got to force them. You got to force the truth on them. They have to force them to acknowledge reality. I mean, the Republican Party, we're the ones that, I'm sorry if I'm just ranting on, but 13, 14, 15 Amendment, free the slaves to, give them the right to vote, to bring them, give them citizenship.
The mainstream media and the Democrats have created a huge hoax that it's the Republicans that are racist historically. Yes, it's a total hoax.
If you are receiving this transmission, you are the resistance.
Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Watson is in the cockpit. He's in the bullpen. He's coming out. He's ready. And nothing on earth's going to stop him. The American Wrecking Ball, Paul Joseph Watson. Wait, it's from England. That's coming up. We'll go to your phone calls right now. Let's talk to Nick in Las Vegas. Go ahead, Nick. You're on the air.
Hey, Alex. Solid work going on at InfoWars out there. I like the products. I'm a Latino for Trump, calling to say we need to vote out the Democrat Party via education, signs, pounding pavement, pounding that rebar out there along pathways and what have you. Got to do it now. Got to get out there. You hear me okay?
Absolutely. No, you're 10-4 on target. The Democrats are stealing elections. They're pulling out all the stops right now.
But, yeah, Alex, let me tell you the importance about this from the real world here in the Southwest USA. I ran 911 calls as an EMT in Los Angeles and Las Vegas under the last 4 years of the Obama administration. It was horrible. It's a real privilege to serve the public, don't get me wrong, in this capacity, but it pushes the limits of the 911 system, and no one talks about that. No one talks about the added stresses on the 911 first responders, and it's just a huge deal. That going on, going back to education, we really need to get these guys out and force these sensible Democrats. I love a lot of them. Got a lot of family members of Democrats. We got to force them to become libertarians because the Democrat Party is just going so far crazy. It's just out of control. We got to force them. You got to force the truth on them. They have to force them to acknowledge reality. I mean, the Republican Party, we're the ones that, I'm sorry if I'm just ranting on, but 13, 14, 15 Amendment, free the slaves to, give them the right to vote, to bring them, give them citizenship.
The mainstream media and the Democrats have created a huge hoax that it's the Republicans that are racist historically. Yes, it's a total hoax.
I mean, the 19th Amendment, 1920, give women the right to vote.
Everything. It's all Republicans. I know. The Democrats are a really nasty lot.
In 1860, to quote Dinesh D'Souza, the eve of the Civil War, no Republicans owned slaves. All slaves were owned by Democrats. It's just out of control, Alex. It really.
I had, when my grandfather ran for office and won in Texas, people that knew him came up and called him an N-word lover because he was pro-Eisenhower and, for desegregation. I know. My family has been, attacked and stuff for standing up for what's right, and then the left calls me KKK when they're in the party of the KKK.
I'm a Spanish-speaking, fourth-generation American, but, Alex, they call me racist. You don't know the reverse racism that goes on to, from...
Well, I'd call it bullying, and I do read about it, and I do hear about it, absolutely. The bullying that goes on for, Hispanics, Latinos, blacks, you name it, by friends and family, if they don't toe the line, if they don't vote for Hillary Clinton, the war criminal. I totally get it. It's crazy.
Thanks for letting me say my piece, Alex. I really appreciate it.
No, thank you, my friend. Look, we're all brothers in arms in this fight, and I've had friends and family that have been EMTs, and that is one job that is probably one of the toughest jobs there is, especially in a big city. Because you're just one dead baby. You walk in, a baby's gotten up on a table and grabbed heroin and overdose, and it's still half alive, but it dies in your arms. I don't care how tough you are. Or then you go to a car wreck, and there's bodies strewn everywhere, and arms and legs cut off, and little kids crying. I mean, I've only seen a few fatal wrecks that I pulled over and helped, and I am traumatized. I still have nightmares about them. Seeing people's head, you guys' head half cut off, and him trying to walk with it like this, and blood spraying like 8 feet in the air. And I remember, I was like 15 when that happened, riding passengers in another car. This Corvette, this other car, one of my friends was racing over the I-30 bridge, and I saw that happen. And, imagine seeing that every day. You're at somebody's house that ate poison. Every day, somebody calls somebody commits suicide. Every day, it's a car wreck with a smashed little kid's brains all over the ground. Every day, it's a homeless guy walked out in front of a Mack truck. Every day, it's a cop shot in the belly. Every day. That's what servants really are, and I salute you. Absolutely. Don't thank me, brother. I get it. and you're the people that make the wheels turn, you got my respect all the way, from the farmers to the mechanics to the fishermen to the police officers to everybody else telling the truth and taking action. We are the people. We are America.
If you are receiving this transmission, you are the resistance.
It's the claim that the August protest was some sort of left-wing plot. Who, you might ask, would say something so offensive? An elected representative who's serving right now in the U.S. Congress.
And look at the background. George Soros is one of those people that actually helps, back these individuals. Who is he?
My understanding is that you went out with this protector of yours who swore that you were his adopted godson.
Yes.
Went out, in fact, and helped in the confiscation of property from the Jews.
That's right. Yes.
Was it difficult?
Not at all.
Do you think George Soros funded the neo-Nazis who marched in Charlottesville?
Wouldn't it be interesting to find out?
These conspiracy theories were first spread by radio talk show host Alex Jones.
Is this lost on anyone? George Soros is a famous Nazi collaborator.
From the front lines of the information war, it's Alex Jones.
The globalists are losing, but they're doubling down their attacks. There's one thing they fear, and it's people power. InfoWars has defeated their censorship so far only because of you spreading the links, spreading the articles, subscribing, clicking the notification buttons, and getting the articles and videos out. But they are intensifying their censorship, so now it's more important than ever to ensure we keep the First Amendment alive and well right here in America and free speech worldwide. So from Australia to countries in Africa, to Europe, to Mexico, to right here in the USA, I salute you all for taking action and defending free speech. We will prevail.
InfoWars Life is bringing you a breakthrough in modern medicine. Introducing Pollen Block. We have found an extraordinary new, natural way to alleviate seasonal distress symptoms, including promoting clear nasal and sinus passageways, eye comfort, and respiratory function. In the 1960s, researchers in France noticed that people who ate certain quail eggs experienced less seasonal immune and inflammatory responses. They began studying this effect in published trials, and decades later, we now have the fruit of this research, a fast-acting, chewable tablet that helps alleviate seasonal distress symptoms. Pollen Block is natural and effective. It is not an antihistamine. In fact, current research has found that it actually acts by blocking the activity of tryptase, which is an enzyme that amplifies immune and inflammatory responses in the body. Go outside and enjoy the air you breathe. Head to InfoWarsLife.com and grab a pack of our Pollen Block chewable tablets.